Hi everybody, I'm Lorenzo from lorenzgraphicart.com, and today I want to show you how to use the Displacer Deformer in Cinema 4D. First of all, let's create a new disk. Then let's go to the Object tab and set outer radius by 15 and orientation, for example, +D. Then let's go to the Slice tab, check on Slice, set 2x0 and from negative 180 degrees. Okay, now select disk and make editable and set the polygon mode. Okay, now let's go to the select menu, select all, right click, okay, then right click and set extrude, set offset by 5 for example. Okay, then right click again and set close polygon hole. Then let's go to the demograph menu and let's create a new cloner. Select disk and drag and drop into the cloner. Okay, now let's go to the Object tab, mode by linear and count, for example, 25. Then set py by 0 and pz by 8. Okay. Then let's go to the Deformer tab and let's create a displacer. And let's create a null object. Select cloner and drag and drop into the displacer. Okay, then select displacer and make it as a child of the null object. Okay, now let's go to the shading tab, shader and noise. Then click on the noise and set color 1 white and color 2 black, for example. Okay, then select noise, for example, voile noise. And space, select word, for example. Global scale 900%. Animation speed 1.5. Then brightness 25% and contrast negative 50%. Now let's go to the Object tab, set strength by 215% and height 45, for example. Set direction planar, for example, and orientation +Y. Okay, now select null object and let's create a hypernurbs object. Select null object and drag and drop into the hypernurbs. Okay, now we will increase the timeline seconds, for example 15 seconds. Okay, then double click and let's create a new material. Check off color and check on luminance. Then go to the texture, set layer, shader, and select Fresnel. Set Fresnel. Okay, then we will increase the black space in the color line, for example. Then select Fresnel again and set gradient, for example the first color like blue, and second color like light blue, for example. And increase the blue space in the color line. Okay, then select the first Fresnel, set overlay, for example. Okay, now check on transparency, set brightness, for example 97%, refraction by 1, and check on additive. Okay, then check on reflection, set brightness by 15%. Okay, then let's go to the texture again, Fresnel. Set mix strength by 15%. Check on glow. Set outer strength 10%. And inner strength 25%, for example. Radius by 5%. 5. Okay, now let's create a area light. And change the rotation, for example negative 90 degrees. Okay, now double click and let's create a new material again. Let's go to the color, go to the texture, select gradient, gradient type to the circular, set color example like dark blue, set the dark blue, and black. Okay, then let's create a background and set the color. Okay, now let's go to the render settings, set output, film video and HDTV, set frame range, for example all frames, save, set file destination and format QuickTime movie or AV movie. And check anti-aliasing, geometry, for example.